The story of the Igbo, the thinkers of Africa. Long ago, in the heart of the Niger Basin, there lived a people whose wisdom shaped the course of African civilization. The Igbo. To outsiders, they were known for their bustling markets, their intricate art, and their fierce independence. But to those who looked deeper, the true power of the Igbo was not in their numbers or their armies, but in their mind. The Igbo believed that every man and woman carried a spark of Chukwu, the supreme god, and that spark was the power of thought. Unlike many kingdoms built around kings and thrones, the Igbo created a society of democracy and reason, where villages governed themselves through councils of elders and assemblies of the people. This was not chaos, it was the purest form of order, showing that intelligence could replace crowns. Centuries before the world spoke of democracy, the Igbo were already living it. In their villages, knowledge was wealth. Blacksmiths forged iron tools that fed communities, while carvers shaped symbols that spoke of spirit and destiny. Traders traveled to the coasts and the far Sahel, mastering numbers and exchange until Igbo merchants were counted among the sharpest minds in all of Africa. Even in the most difficult times, their intellect shone. When carried across the seas in chains, Igbo captives in the Americas were remembered as the nation that refused to be broken. They taught farming techniques, passed on secret knowledge, and inspired revolts that shook the slave masters. Their genius was not only in survival, but in transformation. Wherever they went, they adapted, innovated, and thrived. Historians now marvel at the Nri kingdom, where the Igbo priest kings guided society not with swords, but with wisdom, diplomacy, and spiritual authority. The Nri spread peace across Igbo land, outlawing slavery long before it was abolished elsewhere, proving that true power lay in moral intelligence, not brute force. And in modern times, the pattern continues. From scientists and writers to entrepreneurs and inventors, the Igbo spirit of innovation has carried them far beyond Nigeria, making them one of the most globally successful African peoples. The same spirit that built villages without kings is the spirit that builds empires in business, technology, and education today. Thus, the story of the Igbo is the story of Africa's brilliance. They are remembered as a people who showed that the sharpest weapon is the mind, and that true greatness is not in conquering lands, but in conquering ignorance, limitations, and fear. And so, many say, among the races of Africa, none thought more deeply, built more boldly, or adapted more swiftly than the Igbo. The people whose